This is the demo video to accompany Assignment 1. Assignment 1 analyzed 4th grade reading proficiency. This video is going to analyze 8th grade reading proficiency. We're going to do that by going under Graph and Box Plot, and we're going to pick reading 8th grade proficient as our studied variable. We're going to click, I like them horizontally, mean and median, and we're going to compute. So there you have it. First we're going to look at the mean and median. The mean, I'm going to write this down because we might need it when we're completing the assignment. The mean is 29.34, and on the red, the median, these are all required on assignment 1, is 29. Now, if you hover over the box, you get other statistics that are important. The IQR is important and is requested in assignment 1. The IQR is 5. The Q1, we need to know that, is 27. The median, we've already jotted that down. Q3 is 32. And those are the statistics that we need for our assignment. So let's talk about symmetry here. For the most part, the box is symmetrical. The median and the mean are, it's only a couple of decimal places off. So they're essentially equal, and the median does seem to occur in the center of the box. So as far as the majority of the data, the middle 50%, we're going to say it's approximately symmetrical. And I think, no, we can't X out of that. We have to identify the outliers. Okay, so we have 2 high outliers. And did you notice I put a little pink box around those? And they are highlighted. Massachusetts was a high outlier, and the percent in Massachusetts that were proficient at the 8th grade level, my gosh, it's not that high. It's 40%. And let's see what the other one was. The other one was New Hampshire, and that isn't all that high either, but it is higher than Massachusetts, so that's New Jersey. And that was, let's see, it's 42%. There it is, 42%. A little bit higher. All right. It's important if you want to know what the low outliers are, and there's only one of them. It is New Mexico. And the value of the outlier, so we're looking at proficiency at the 8th grade level. 8th grade proficiency, oh my God, 18%. And there's a table that asks you to fill in those values. So I think we've explored all we need in StatCrunch. Okay, so it might be good to pick up, what do we have here? Microsoft Word. Okay. Now, this says 4th grade. So we didn't do 4th grade. So we're going to fill in the comparable values for 8th grade. So these are not the answers to your assignment because your assignment was 4th grade and the demo is, the demo is the demo is 8th grade. So you do have, as you can see, you have to fill in the data. All of this came from the box plot. All of this data came right from the box plot. Q3 was 32, and the IQR was 5. So you can see those were important figures to pick up. And we decided that that box was approximately symmetric because the mean was approximately equal to the mean, and let's see, the median seemed to be occurring in the center of the box. So that's the one sentence to explain it. The mean and median are approximately equal, and the median is in the center of the box. There are outliers. Okay, well, in this case, it was not quite that way. I think there were 2 high outliers. Weren't there 2 high outliers? I believe so. There were 2 high outliers and 1 low outlier when we're talking about reading. And the 2 high outliers were Massachusetts, hope you don't mind if I abbreviate, and New Jersey. And Massachusetts, the value was 40%. And again, we're talking about 8th grade, not 4th grade. 40%. And then we've got 42%. And then the low outlier was New Mexico. And that was 18%. So we have identified the states that in the category of 8th graders that are scoring above proficient in reading, those are the 2 high outliers and the 1 low outlier. The next part asks you to identify the fences. Okay, we'll do the lower fence first. What was Q1? It was 27 and the IQR was 5. Low fence, 27 minus 1.5 times the IQR. And what about the upper fence? It's going to be Q3, 32 plus 1.5 times the IQR. Having graded many assignments over the past, sometimes people make this a plus and this a minus, so you know, beware of that. So I didn't do this before I prepped for this video, but we can do it really fast. If you do 27 minus 1.5 times 5, you come up with 19.5. This is what I mean by showing your work. And you lose significant points if you do not do that. So we're going to clear and do the upper fence. It's 32 plus 1.5 times 5, and it's 39.5. What information does that carry? If there is a data value that is below 19.5, it's a low outlier. If there's a data value that's above 39.5, it's a high outlier. Okay, so now I want you to look at the fences and the value of the high outlier. Well, it was only 1 in assignment 1, so we'll pick one of the two. There were 2 high outliers. Let's pick this one. There's only 1 in your assignment. Okay, we'll pick Massachusetts. Okay, so the upper fence, the value of the outlier was 40%. And the upper fence was 39.5. Yes, 40 is slightly above. I should say 39.5. 39.5. And so it is a little bit above 40. Okay, the high outlier is 40. Is it above the upper fence? Yes, it is, a teeny tiny bit above the upper fence, but that still makes it a high outlier. So the only other thing I can share with you is when suppose this was all blank. Oh, shoot. Edit, undo. I didn't want to do that. I only wanted to delete this little piece. Suppose you want to fill in a blank table. What you can do, because you're going to be writing this out, is you can click on the table and you can copy it, and then you can, let's move down here a bit. You can take that table and then you can paste it into your document. So you can take a blank table, hit this little icon here. Nope, you should have all of this empty. When your table is empty and you're trying to fill in the values, click on this upper corner and make sure the whole table is highlighted, and then you're going to do an edit copy and an edit paste. Oh, it's in the footer. Edit paste. There it is. Okay, so you don't have to try to replicate the table yourself. You can copy and paste the table and put it into your document, and then just type into that document. That's my presentation for things to think about when you're completing assignment 1. I have demoed all of the different parts, and I've replicated it where you have to do 4th graders in reading above proficient. In my demo, I did 8th graders instead of 4th graders. So that's the end of the video, and I hope this helped you.